My name is Elisa Whiteglass, and I am the vocalist for Arch Enemy. I was born vegetarian, as in, my mother raised me, my whole family was vegetarian, so, I was raised with the idea that you should always be informed about what you're doing and what the consequences of your actions are. So even when I was a little kid, 5 years old, I always wanted to know, like, well, what's this food? What's that food? It wasn't only for animal rights at that point. It was just to be informed. My mom told me, this is a cow. This is how they get it. If you want to eat that, that's your decision. But this is what it is. She didn't sugarcoat it, didn't show me a picture of a happy little chicken. She made it very clear what the reality was. When I was about 13, I decided to research the dairy and egg industry a little bit more and see what that was about, because I had actually never heard the word vegan before, but it seemed a little strange to me that we would be having such a mass amount of animal products readily available, with it actually coming from a smiling cow and a happy chicken. So, I really made a conscious decision that I was going to absolutely minimize any amount of suffering that I would induce on any other living being. Remember who you I don't know what other people feel like that aren't vegan, but I've heard from many of my omnivore friends, when we do eat vegan, if they, come by my place and I cook for them, or if we go to a vegan restaurant together, they always say that they feel really good and energized, and they don't feel sluggish and lazy and weighed down like they do when they eat animal products. I'm definitely a vegan for ethical reasons, but all of the other benefits, like the environmental benefits, health benefits, are, like a happy bonus. I think doing your research is really, really important, and not only into the wide variety of delicious foods that you can eat as a vegan, but also into, continue learning about the animal rights, because that's going to fuel your fire. A second on your tongue is not worth a lifetime of torture. That fleeting moment of tasting something isn't worth somebody else's life, and you actually don't have to sacrifice any taste to go vegan anyway, since there's such a wide variety of delicious foods included in the vegan diet. And as for humane meat or humane slaughter, I think that those two words, humane and slaughter, don't go together. That's an oxymoron. That doesn't exist. And if you have a hard time understanding that, I think you can just think about the term humane slaughter and try to apply it to a human being. Would you ever think that, if somebody was murdered but they died instantly from a bullet to the head, that, okay, well, that was okay because it was a humane murder? Absolutely not. And it's the same thing for an animal. There's no way to humanely slaughter an animal, a living being. When people ask me if it's hard to be vegan, the answer is no, it's not hard. It would be hard to not be vegan. Remember who you are! My name is Elisa Whiteglass, and I play in Arch Enemy, and I am vegan. If you'd like to learn more about veganism or animal rights, please visit PETA 2.